Everything is bigger. Yeah. Size doesn't matter, man. Oh.
I can look in the top drawer, can you?
Like that. No.
So,
I'm not 6'7" or whatever the you are, Andre.
I'm all... If I'm putting my triples on, the road's pretty bad. And I'm no welder, but I can make stick. Can't carry everything, but we sure try.
Nice having a big.
Oh man, the best having a big.
So this is Richard. This is Richard's truck. We do the same thing, but different, I guess.
Yeah. Cam does a lot of the in-city stuff.
I do the city stuff. I'm a city boy.
Yeah.
No.
He's pavement princess.
I mean, it's kind of in the name, right?
Yeah, that's
So,
right.
Richard, tell us a bit about your truck.
It's a 2013 Freightliner M2-106. Just a little 6.7 Cummins in it, so it's not fast, but it gets everywhere.
My truck also has a 6.7.
Yeah, but that's a Ford.
I know.
So that's
I mean, it's a smaller truck, but the same size engines. So.
Yeah, well, and you've probably got more horsepower than I got.
Probably.
So it's 4-wheel drive.
Would you say you need 4-wheel drive?
No, a lot of them aren't, but where I go and what I do, you need 4-wheel drive. Forestry roads, a lot of steep stuff. It's got more clearance than a lot of the other shop trucks because I go a lot of places that I probably shouldn't. Bridge crossings that there is no bridge yet, playing in the snow, top of the mountain. Sometimes I'm even chained all the way up, and even that sometimes doesn't get me to where I need to go.
Yeah, but you just use chains to get out of the bush. You never use that to get into your site, right?
Oh no, you use chains.
Those are
to
last
get in.
resort to go home, man. What happens
No.
if you get stuck with your chains?
Well,
Then
I
you gotta
had
get the machine running, right?
Yeah, that's right.
That's pretty much.
Loggers don't care really. They want to work and they want to go, and
Yeah,
wood makes them money, right? So
that's right.
no machines, no wood.
I'm gonna throw this away. Sorry.
There's a dumpster right there.
Where's the fucking dumpster?
Right
oh, okay.
there. Walk around with your eyes open.
Go on.
Frickin' guy. It's 10 o'clock, right?
Is it?
Well, we might be able to break out the rum then.
Oh, it's 9:35, man.
Oh, that's close enough.
Close enough.
That's close enough.
I don't drink anymore, so.
I don't drink any less. That's part of being a mechanic. Sometimes you gotta numb the pain.
It's time to get real for a second, guys. Sorry for interrupting your video. I know you guys are really liking the tour because this is probably one of the better ones we've done. Probably the best one we've done, actually. You're welcome, Richard. I'm only interrupting because we were just talking and we got a need for guys in our network. We talked about this. We do our shameless plug every time. Yeah, we are looking for more guys in areas all over. Right now, especially, we're looking for guys in BC and Alberta, but all over, and Texas. Actually, Texas is another big one, but I mean, don't be afraid to reach out to us no matter where you're at. Join our network. Come along with me. Let's go. Get in the fucking truck. Back to the tour. Watch me by Richard.
So this one has actually got a bed in the back, so I got a bigger lunchbox and everything because sometimes I gotta stay overnight.
Yeah. Everything is bigger. Yeah. Size doesn't matter, man. It really does. Well, you know what? I think we should go around the truck and start opening some.
Oh, see what kind of mess we got?
Yeah. Well, you can
All
tell.
right.
You can tell this guy actually works, right? What's your average week? How many hours do you put out in a week?
Minimum 50, 55 hours.
Yeah.
I know last week between Tuesday and Friday I did 55 hours.
Yeah.
And then I worked Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
I've still, after, this shows you just how busy I am, even after a year, I've still got all the labels on my drawers from when I swapped over.
Oh, this is from the old guy that.
No.
Or is this your stuff?
This is all my stuff.
Oh yeah.
But I just, because the wife was helping me switch over.
Oh, so these are these from Chandler, or you put these on
I put
here?
those on because when I had my 2 trucks parked here, I was transferring over. The wife was helping me, so that way she could
okay.
So.
Your significant other is helping, eh? My wife wouldn't touch my tools. Can barely get her to touch my tool.
So I got O-rings up top there. all your flat face,
Yeah.
O-ring boss.
So this is kind of like your main
Yeah,
toolbox,
this
all your
is-
hand tools and.
Yeah, this is a lot of my main everyday daily stuff.
Yeah.
You got your lubes and sprays and paints, and when I set my truck up, usually I have the entire driver's side is usually your everyday use it a lot stuff, because you don't want to be when you pull up to a machine, you're more than likely driver's side to the machine all the time.
Yeah,
Well, not all the
or
time.
and passenger side. I remember in the bush a lot of times your passenger side is just on the side of the road on a ditch side or something.
Or half the time you
or-
can't get to the doors on the passenger side because
there's
it's just,
snow up to here on them or something.
There's always some sort of obstruction. But top shelf got greases and different types of grease, and my awesome little electrical cabinet there. Good old tackle box from Can Tire.
All your connectors and that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
in there,
connectors,
consumable
fuses,
stuff.
Deutz kits. These trucks too, it's always trying to keep the heavy stuff to the front, but that never works.
Yeah.
Because it always seems to be the light stuff you use every day anyways, so.
Who makes your body? Because everyone
pal
always
finger.
asks that. So
It's a pal finger.
it's a poo finger.
It's a poo finger, yeah.
Pal finger.
Actually, you know what's funny is the company that originally put this truck together is no longer for the dealer for them. So for quite a while, I've actually had a problem getting parts.
Oh, that's heavy.
Yeah.
Not as heavy as my 1-inch drawer though.
No.
Did you see? Did I ever show you mine? It's like I got the big wheel well cabinet on the other side, and it's all my 1-inch and 3/4 sockets, and it's
it's like the full width one, like this one.
and it's fucking heavy, all big steel in the whole thing, and it's like
no.
you couldn't lift that out. You have to crane the drawer out if I wanted to take it out.
See, automatic opening drawer.
Oh, these ones open for. So when you show up on site, you just pull it out, and it's like here's your tool dispensing cabinet.
Yeah, well, those
That's
slides
dope,
are.
man.
You know what's funny is those slides are expensive to replace.
Yeah,
So.
I bet. Oh, is this one?
Yeah. Okay, see, this is
why I don't touch other people's stuff.
there.
Yeah, so you got all your big sockets at the bottom there.
Yeah, well,
Half
trying to
inch,
keep all the
yeah,
weight
yeah.
at the bottom, right? So.
So you got 1-inch, 3/4, 1/2-inch, mystery, quarter drive.
Well,
What would that be?
So this drawer here.
Oh, it's not 3/8. I was expecting it to be 3/8.
No,
right?
3/8 and quarters in here.
Oh, okay.
So-
It only says I don't know what's in there. It only says quarter.
You know what? Then
Fuck.
that's how I know people are in my truck, because they go, hey, where's the 3/8?
Yeah.
Get out of my toolbox. Are you done messing with that?
I'm done.
Okay,
you can.
good.
You
I'm
can.
gonna put that back
Yeah,
now.
go ahead. Quarter drive, 3/8 stuff.
Yeah. I kind of like the Max stuff. 1, it's lifetime warranty. 2, the rep is awesome to
Our
deal
dealer
with.
is awesome.
Yeah.
Who's yours? Wade.
Yeah.
Wade. Yeah.
Wade
we got the same dealer.
Wade is
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
That guy is the best tool rep I've ever dealt with, hands
Yeah.
down. He's based at Chilliwack. Best tool dealer I've
Well, it's
ever
a big
dealt with.
part I've found. Like a lot of these tool truck guys, I feel like they just think the tools will sell themselves, and they treat it like that, and they don't give a when you go to warranty or go to deal with them on stuff.
And I find a lot of them are very, very, very pushy.
Yeah.
And if you don't go on the truck and buy something, they're kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Well, I'll just say it. They're kind of assholes.
Yeah.
So I don't.
So what, you're not spending $1,000 at least today? Like, okay, don't even waste my time.
Well, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Where's Wade? You walk on the truck and it's, hey, you have a little bullshit. How's the family? This that kind of thing. He's just a normal guy.
Yeah.
And it's like,
You're not talking to a salesman.
No,
That's-
you're talking just to like talking
Yeah.
just like we are.
Yeah.
So, and it's nice because he'll come right to the house here if I haven't seen him for a while, and I
Yeah.
was like, man, the other day I was at the main farm working on doing an engine job on a tractor over there, and I text him, I says, you in Agassiz by chance? He goes, yeah. I said, you want to swing by the farm? Yeah, no problem, bud, no problem. So
Yeah.
it's better to deal with
I mean,
that way.
you
So.
see how much tools we carry with us. We spend quite a bit on tools, man. I mean,
A lot.
yeah.
According to my wife, I spend too much on tools. So,
No, man.
but
All
tools make-
these, there's
tools
only
make-
like maybe $150 of tools in here, right?
what?
Did you see that TikTok? Or did you send me that, or did I send you that? The electrician guy, he's doing that TikTok, and he's like, okay, guys, I'm going to show you a total of how much I spent on all my tools over the trade here. And he's going through it, and then his wife walks in the middle, and he's like,
$150.
I got this for $2.50. I got all these pliers for $79, you know, and yeah.
Yeah, no, okay.
Yeah,
now I
no.
got it, smart.
Yeah. Oh, but having a good tool rep is a big thing. I mean, that's for me at least.
It is, and a lot of the thing too is, he will come to you.
Yeah.
Like if you buy it by Mastercraft or whatever, you still, if you break that tool, well, now you gotta go to the store, fight with the clerk for warranty.
Yeah.
Sometimes not get warranty. Whereas if I'm somewhere where he stops often, I hand him the ratchet and he goes, "Oh, you busted another one?"
Yeah.
Well, maybe. Doing
Yeah,
something
what were you
not
doing?
supposed.
Are you leaning on it with
Yeah,
a
no.
cheater bar? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very good at blowing ratchets up.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Well,
matter. It doesn't matter what brand.
They got me on camera breaking my snap on 3/8, just shearing the head off of it. Yeah,
Oh,
like,
there it is. This one.
Yeah.
The same head, but just the
yeah,
flex
the
head.
flexi one, I ripped it right off at the joint.
I love my Macs
Yeah.
because they just, dude, I got them here. I'll show you this one.
And find there's a lot of back drag on the snap-on stuff too.
Yeah, it's not like
You
when you
know?
got a bolt that's just too tight for your fingers, but it's
Yeah.
just not tight enough for the ratchet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
drives me nuts. So this one,
Oh yeah.
I have yet to break this one.
I have this the snap-on one with the flex head, like
Well, I got one.
yeah, like that. Yeah. I got that one.
So I just
Actually, got the shorter
I just
handle.
recently bought this, and you know what? I wish Mac would jump on this, but
Do they not have a flex head version like
they
that?
have a flex head version.
Yeah.
But this is the flex head lock.
Oh, I hate the locks though. Do you like the locks?
Watch this.
Oh,
Watch this. Okay, so right, it's locked.
Yeah.
Unlocked. You can lock it in its position.
Oh, you can leave it unlocked too.
You can leave it unlocked.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
But for $6.99, you can have one too.
699.
Yeah. Oh, it was. When the guy told me
What?
how much it was, I
No.
went.
Are you serious?
I don't remember.
No, it can't be that much.
I don't really pay attention anymore. That way, I don't cry.
Yeah, we don't really. I do the same thing.
It was how much? I don't know. What did the receipt
wait,
say?
will you give me a deal on it? I don't need to know how much. I'll just walk off the truck with it, and I'll trust that you are taking care of me.
That's right.
Yeah, the last time I got a Mr. Potato Head, I spent enough money to get a free Mr. Potato Head on the Snap-on truck. I spent like $2,000. I mean, I spent like $200 and I got a potato head.
You better hope your wife don't watch that.
She does. Don't worry. She doesn't watch the
So-
channel.
So now here's the other thing too. This is something I carry on my truck that I'm pretty sure Cam doesn't.
Oh, what?
Well, no, it's just we're talking about ratchets and
Okay.
breaking shit, right? So I carry spare parts because we were just talking about this.
Yeah.
When you're a long ways in the bush and you break a tool, well then you're either welding that sucker together so you can at least get the job done, or you're
Yeah.
rebuilding it.
Oh, that's true. And I don't carry spare parts for my rat.
I've got spares for all my ratchets.
But that's how it shows the kind of guy you are too, right?
The only reason I carry those is because I've been somewhere and I'm
Yeah.
going, oh.
I would probably just gut a ratchet because I have a few of the Snap-on FL 80s or whatever.
Yeah.
And they're all the same internal, so I just got one, build another one if I needed to, I guess. But
Yeah, you know what's funny is I've got another Snap-on ratchet in the garage
yeah.
that's got the detent, the button detent, which I wish I would have never bought
I
it.
hate those.
I wish I would
Who
have.
buys quick release ratchets? That's like a hairy homeowner thing.
That was the first big Snap-on ratchet I ever bought.
Yeah.
And I regret every moment of it.
Yeah.
But you know what's funny is I was way out in the bush, East Harrison, working for a customer, and I broke my long bar Snap-on,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, this is when I started carrying spare heads
Yeah.
and guts and rebuilds. So I actually took the one with the detent, took the center gear out because it's just a hollow gear,
Yeah.
took all that, put it in the other one, finish the job. Got to get her done.
What? What was that?
Got to get her done, bud.
Tapes, tap,
Tape.
tap it, tape and zap straps.
Yeah, I can look in the top drawer. Can you?
I can't. No,
So
I'm not 6'7" or whatever the you are, Andre.
I'm all.
Like for
Crap.
perspective, I'm 6 feet, like on the dot. What are you? Like 6'3",
tall.
6'4"? I don't know.
I think I'm 6'4". I'll tell you right now, if you ever do a pump or you're pulling lots of hoses off, do yourself a favor. All the zap straps that you used for the colors, take a handful. And if you're going to the hose shop, hand it to the guy at the hose shop and go, here
Mark
are the colors if you're going to change his zap straps.
Why did that bite you at some point? I know. We've been there.
That one.
Or you send a valve out to get redone or something somewhere, you sub the job out, and the guy doing it pulls your fittings off, and then he doesn't put them back in the same spot, and now all of a sudden
pitchers or
swing his bucket curl, and yeah, I know we've been there. I've been there. I've had to chase stuff like that because you know things get put back in the wrong spot. What do we got here?
On what? On the door there? Yeah. Man, those are the best things ever.
Oh, look at these, eh? I gotta get some of these. I got one of those big trays I use sometimes, but these are sweet.
Yeah, those are good. I like these because they're magnetic bottoms.
Yeah.
So like, there's bolts in there. So when you're clumsy and stupid like I am sometimes, you knock the parts tray over. This way the parts tray just falls over and your bolts stay in it. So
yeah,
Wade's got them.
Yeah. We'll go do a truck tour with Wade after.
Yeah, why not? They're Easy Red, but it's a brand that Matt carries. Hey Cam, do you have these?
What are these? Oh, test. Yeah. I keep a set of these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's you only need this. No,
I don't even bother.
And you need that.
I don't even bother with the squeezy boy anymore.
Really?
Yeah. No, I just.
Well, that's because all your stuff's in town.
Coolant test strip.
It never freezes down here.
Yeah, I know. They're coolant test strips, so they check like your pH and.
So those will test a lot of things in one shot, whereas this only tells you
pH, all that. They'll see if your coolant's balanced to that. Because like if coolant starts to unbalance, you'll start corroding inside your engine, right?
Yeah.
And you'll have issues, right?
And that's why a lot of cat runs filters to avoid that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just picks and torque drivers.
Oh yeah. Are they all green? Mine are all green.
No, mine are orange.
Oh, okay.
I like orange. How many picks? Yeah. A lot.
How many do you go through?
Not many.
Cam?
What?
Talking about ham-fisted mechanics.
Everything's a pry bar. And...
Yeah, see? Everything came, and that is... Screwdrivers are not pry bars.
No, they're dual cone seal installers.
Yeah, Jesus Murphy. No, and that is one thing that I have a really big problem with.
What's that?
Is when I'm on sites and you get it a lot of time with loggers where, I need a grease nipple changed. Okay. Go change it. What do you need me for? It's a grease nipple.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, okay. So then they'll go in your toolbox and they'll grab your flat screwdriver and they start digging out the countersunk grease nipples. It's just like, or then they'll start prying. I'm like, excuse me, that's a screwdriver, not a fucking pry bar.
Yeah.
You want a pry bar? They're in that drawer.
Well, why is that an issue? Is that because when you go and grab your flathead now, it's all fucking rounded off?
Well, it's all rounded off, or it's bent, and you're trying to do a screw down on a long spot, and all of a sudden
your handle's doing one of these.
Your handle's nice and straight, but you tip your screwdriver's going like this. Like,
yeah.
Just man, oh man.
No,
oh,
I
man.
use the right tool for the job, but ultimately everything is a hammer, punch, or chisel.
Yep. That's in Cam's world.
No. No, you got to take care of your tools.
Well, they're a big investment, right?
I mean,
they're a lot of money.
Right? So.
Pliers, man, oh man. Oh, hey. I showed you this thing, right?
No, I don't think so. What is it?
You gotta get one.
Okay.
You're gonna like that. Wade gets those too. When you're doing electrical?
Is this one of those diabetes finger testers?
Yes, let's see you do it.
I don't know. Do I want one of those? Is it a wire poker? Because I don't want wire pokers. I don't believe in that.
Because this is adjustable. So that tip goes up and down. So it's for doing, like I do quite a bit of work on trucks and stuff too, where you got 7-wire.
Oh.
So it's for cutting the casing.
Oh.
Instead of using a razor knife, like we've all been doing for.
Oh, like.
Yeah, doing that, and then all of a sudden you go to peel the casing.
And you got all these marks around your cable,
wires.
and
It's so great.
I know you got to score it lightly and be so careful when you're doing it that way.
Well, and that's this thing here. You set it.
I want to see now. Now you got me all interested in this.
See?
Look at that, eh? That's the cat's ass.
Well, and the thing is too is you turn it, and then when you've gone around a bunch of times, you flip that and you pull it off, and it splits the casing open.
That's crazy. Yeah, the little blade like turns
Yeah.
side. What the heck?
Told you.
Dude,
That is a good tool.
that's a must-have now.
That is a must-have
Sweet.
tool.
Yeah, because I do it all the time with the battery cable. We got a video of me doing it. Of the battery cable. I'm like,
And all
everyone's
the
gonna
hairs come
cringe.
out.
Everyone's gonna cringe watching me do this, but I don't give a
That right there, that's the difference between having the right length cable or a cable that's 6 inches short because you cut all the freaking outer strands off. So.
Yeah, fucking mark that. I gotta cut it back again.
Yeah, right?
Because you don't just throw it on, right? Those will break.
Well, they'll break or the green
Corrode.
goblin will come in there and eat away at the cables, and then you got power issues. And but yeah, I got snap ring pliers.
Oh
and,
yeah, all kinds of fun stuff in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sweet. No, tippy toe. When did I tippy toe?
It's like this, and then you're like,
When did I tippy toe?
when you're trying to look at the drawer.
Oh, I didn't see. No. Good. I'm a manlet compared to him.
You gotta. So you've done them stupid.
Done a lot of
Hose.
stupid.
Yeah, those hose clamps. Those hose clamps, they only got the tabs, where they automatically spring back.
Oh yeah. Oh.
So those are actually a proper tool to hold them shut.
Oh really?
So, and then once you've got it closed, you slide these over top, and then it actually holds them. So then you can just slide it on the hose, right?
That's a cat's. Give us a little rundowny here, because this is something that I don't even use these things.
No?
No, I don't have those.
Oh man, you gotta get these.
Wade?
Yep.
Okay.
So these got grooves in them, and they're really handy for taking. I don't even know what the hell you call them. Just they're just the spring hose
The
clamps.
devil's hose clip.
Yeah, the devil's hose clip. Because man, oh man, those things. and
Doing.
Ford's really good at putting them down below where you can't reach them.
Really shitty spot.
Yeah, like on the inner tube.
I gotta get this tool, but I've seen guys use them before. The long extendable cable one. So it's got like an end like this that can grip the barb, the end of it, like the tabs.
Yeah.
And then it's a cable, like a bike cable, so it squeezes it closed. So you can go and stick it down in there and squeeze it and lock it. See those?
I've got a set.
Yeah. Do you use it ever?
No,
Is it
that's
fucking
why they're in the
useless, or
That's why they're in the garage and not in the truck.
Oh, okay. Guys were telling me to get it. I don't know, man.
Not in my opinion, bud. Not worth it.
Not worth it.
Not worth it.
Not worth it. Not worth it, you guys.
Well,
But
that's
these
just
guys,
my opinion.
yeah,
Opinions are and everyone's got one.
that's right.
This is the more expensive drawer.
Wrenches for days.
Oh, you got
I
these.
just
You
bought
just
these the other
bought
day.
those.
I just bought those.
I can tell. 0 hours. 0 hours on those.
Hey, you bought the big crow's feet too, right?
Yeah.
Those are nice.
I got up to 2.5 for crow feet.
Yeah, you bought the Cenex kit.
Yeah.
I've got the really big ones still hanging in the shop.
Yeah, I just had to pile them in the drawer. Someone told me the comment on one of my. We did a little tool organizing one with the hose spring that I use for organizing my wrenches, and then one of the comments was, "Oh, I just use a piece of rod." I'm like, "Yeah, like my small crow's feet they're on those 3/8 little clippy."
Oh
What, the fucking organizers that do this?
Yeah.
They're on those organizers because they're nice because you can pull one out from the middle and not have to do all of them out. But the big crow feet in my wrench drawer won't stand up on a rod, so I can't actually do that.
And that's the thing.
And they're kind of hard to organize. So.
Well, and that's the thing is, and in this drawer, I've only got 2 1/4" for my angle wrenches and 1 inch.
You. I'm sorry to interrupt. Brandon's actually shorter. Brandon's actually shorter. Back to the tour. Making fun.
What?
I don't care, man.
I can look right in the corner. Can you?
I can look in your corner there. I can't. Yeah. I like these though. These
They are. You know what? I've been putting it off and putting it off and putting it off.
I got like the full set. I don't have the standard ones yet, but I got all my metrics are all.
Yeah, metrics.
Because that 90% of what I do is metric. I find. Well, for me, you're
Yeah.
in the bush, so everything's fucking ancient.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
But I like them, man. Like those wrenches, they're the only ones I've found that don't like they take a lot to spread. Usually the fitting ends up rounding off, or something ends up rounding off before I spread those guys. At
Yeah,
least.
but you shouldn't be using the freaking
Fucking-
open end.
Well, what do you?
free
How do you fucking break something free? Would you just cut the fucking hose and?
No, punch and hammer.
Yeah, or the air hammer.
Or the no, I've never used the air hammer.
No, I like the air on bigger stuff. I use an air hammer if
Do
it's a to get off. Yeah,
Oh.
air hammer and a blunt chisel or a blunt. A
Oh,
big
I'll just
blunty.
use
Hammer.
like a
and-
hammer.
Yeah.
Hammer. Just
Yeah, but
give
look
it-
at your
give it a
fucking.
whack, and all of a
Look
sudden
at
it
his
jumps,
arms compared to mine.
all of a sudden it jumps off and runs away.
No, like on a shitty fitting or something, I'll use the air hammer with a blunt bit on it. And I just whap and it'll spin off. Then you can spin it with a wrench. It works really
That's-
good in a spot.
That-
Valve banks, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Valve banks. You do a lot of that. Actually, you know what's funny is I never thought about using the air hammer.
It works good. Just gotta be careful that you're not going ham on it and smacking something else. Bust a pilot line off beside it or something.
Oh, you're talking from experience.
Nope, actually I'm not. I haven't done that yet. I've only blown off like a pressure fitting, a pressure sensor maybe.
Pressure.
It was already bad.
Well, this is the really full one.
Oh, she's like packed, eh?
I got a lot of kits up there, rethreading kits, nests, thread repair kit. Get them off Amazon.
Yeah.
Oh man,
So
half
that-
this
yeah.
top.
Half the in these trucks you can buy on Amazon.
Well,
a lot of
okay,
it, you know?
so this you can
the
get. on
Miller you
Amazon.
can buy on. I'm just kidding.
You can.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can buy a Miller off Amazon.
So this you can get at Amazon. This you can get at Amazon. This you can get at Amazon. Drill bits, punches. A lot of my cutting and grinding air stuff is in here.
Oh yeah.
Always got to have a good air hammer.
Yeah. Brap 9000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some new style easy outs. Of course, from your awesome Mac dealer.
These are fucking sweet.
They're pretty awesome.
I'll have to grab a set of those.
See, you're gonna be buying all sorts of stuff.
Killing me here, Richard. You pay more for it off the Snap-on and Mack trucks. They're all the same, but the ease of warranty is what you're paying for, honestly. Like when it comes to that kind of stuff, guys will say, oh, you could save money. You can buy this off this or this off Amazon as an Irwin set. I'd rather just go onto the truck. Here, man. Here, Wade. Here, you know, Rob, whatever. Done. Don't have to think about, don't have to argue about it because I got good dealers, you know, they just warranty the stuff and that's it.
Oh, you know what? Actually, you know what's the best for getting broken extremely hard about is?
Carbides.
Carbides.
Yeah, so
Good old carbides.
this is essentially what a rescue bit is. This. But
Yeah.
with sometimes they don't have any burr on the side.
Yeah.
But you stick that in a die grinder or whatever, something high speed, because carbide needs high speed, right?
Yeah.
Broken high speed steel is really hard to get out, right? Like easy outs and taps and
A
stuff.
lot of the time with taps and stuff, I'll just take a punch
Hammer and
just-
punch it. That and a pencil grinder. You got a pencil grinder? Is that something I got and you don't?
That might be. What's a pencil grinder?
It's a little tiny grinder, uses 1/8 bits. It's like a dentist drill.
No, I don't know.
It's the cat's.
Yeah, but that's because you work on small stuff.
Okay. Start having flashbacks of the dentist when you use them though.
Oh.
Whee!
I hate the dentist.
I hate the dentist.
How many rolls of wire you got?
Oh,
in your...
I don't know. They're all over
They're
the
all
place.
over the place.
Yeah, you always gotta have a good roll of this stuff, man.
They call it mechanics wire for a reason,
Yeah.
because we're good at tying shit back together with it.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I bought a belt tool the other day too,
Oh yeah.
for when you're putting fan belts on.
Yeah. Dude, that's Mac
Mac.
once again. Yeah.
It's a Mac back scratcher.
It's a back Mac
Hey,
scratcher.
wait. Now I gotta show you the rest of it.
Oh yeah.
So then those fit in there.
Nice, dude.
Yeah. So chain wrenches and clamps
And lifty boys,
Big
lifting
lifty
lugs.
boys.
I gotta get some new ones. Mine disappeared from that last place I worked at. I don't know where the they went.
finning is the best and the cheapest for them.
Yeah, you could buy these right from the dealer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, you don't around with your lifting stuff. Buy good stuff. That's one thing, right, Richard? Buy good stuff.
Yeah, buy good quality stuff, because you know what? You want to buy it once.
Yeah,
Okay, so this is
Wow.
my favorite drawer.
it would be.
It's got a lot of hammers in it and pry bars.
How many hammers do you need? How many arms do you got to swing hammers?
Well, here we go back to the be in the middle of nowhere thing again. You break a hammer, which I've done lots. I've broken 3 in the last 2 weeks.
You can see I'm pretty minimalist with my setups. Like I got like 4 hammers usually.
I got lots.
I know. I see that.
I got lots.
Richard the Hammer King.
I am.
These are my favorite. Like
I
this one's a
love
little
those.
small. I like the Mine's a little bigger than that, but that's the only hammer. This is what I use like 90% of the
Yeah,
time.
those I've got 2 of them.
Honestly, because you can hit hard with it, and you can always tap lighter with a small hammer instead of grabbing a tinier hammer, having a million hammers.
Well, and I was showing one of the apprentices that yesterday. He was trying to drive a cold chisel into a seal to remove it, and it wasn't really working for him because he's sitting there tap, tap, tap. I said, dude, grab a bigger hammer. He's like, well, what do you mean grab a bigger hammer? I said, just grab a bigger hammer.
Yeah.
So he grabs a bigger hammer and he still tap, tap. I said, whack the damn thing. So he's looking at me. I said, here, give it here. So I lined it up. One hit, through the seal, popped it out. I said, there. Yeah. Bigger is not always better, but in this state, yeah.
No, bigger is better, man.
Bigger's better.
Yeah.
That's why my truck's better than yours?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Because it's bigger than yours?
You're just better than me. You're a bigger guy.
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah.
Filter cutter. You got one of them, don't you?
I got one. Most expensive can opener I've ever bought.
Yeah, I know. Tell him.
But,
Actually, you know what? It does work good as a soup can opener. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
The general setup is pretty well the same on all of our trucks. But
I think some guys run a lot of, like the truck guys that I've dealt with, they run a lot of their on the other side because they don't want to work in traffic. But most of the truck guys also run like cube bodies too.
yeah, with no cranes.
No cranes.
Who the heck runs without a crane?
How do you wrench without a crane?
Man, I don't know.
What do you got in here now?
This is
Working our way downtown.
oil recovery.
My hose is a lot bigger than yours though.
That's okay. I bet you my pump's faster. It'll do 49 gallons per minute at 80 psi.
Oh, nice.
450 liters I can hold.
About half that.
But the thing is it's easier for Cam to get rid of the stuff when he's closer in town.
Yeah.
Like,
I just pump it at my house, or I have a customer's yard. I'll just dump it there, or I'll just open the valve and drive down the road. And I'm just kidding.
dust control, man. It works
Dust
great
control,
for
man.
dust control on the FSRs.
Yeah, but also, I mean, like I'll empty mine more often.
Yeah, a lot of
And the weight though. If I had 450 liters and I filled that up, my axles would be doing this.
Oh, don't worry, bud.
So,
when it's full,
yeah.
I can feel it.
Yeah. Mine fits pretty much. Mine'll fit a 55-gallon drum. For the most part, I think I can do almost a rock truck service, almost.
A full,
Axles?
like,
Maybe not quite axles, because axles end up
axles is quite a bit.
eating all your capacity there. But then, you know, if you got a big job like that, I'll just bring an extra empty drum, you know, and then when the tank fills up, pump it into the empty drum, and then just start filling the tank up again, right?
Yeah.
I'd say it's a must-have in a truck, man. I don't know how guys work without it.
I
fucking
don't
hate
know.
dumping pails and dealing with that.
Well, and then if you got a windy day and you're trying to do an oil change on a log loader, that the oil pan's way up here and your bucket's way down there. Well,
Yeah, the oil doesn't really make it into the
no.
bucket.
Sometimes your bucket over here and the freaking drain's over here and it's going like that.
Yeah,
Wow.
got an aimer.
It
Put your
doesn't.
bucket sideways.
And then people say, well, stick a hose on it. Well, that's all great. But if I'm going to stick a hose on it, then I'm going to hook up to my pump and pump it into my truck.
Yeah.
That's that.
Yeah.
Just bars and
Just bars.
just bars.
Ooh.
Oh, an old blown hose that I got to throw out.
Old blowed hose, eh?
Few
Is this
months.
gonna open or is it gonna fall apart on me?
Well, it might. It's actually, I got to
Looks like
rebuild
it's
it.
been rattled apart a few times.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah. Courtesy of the bush roads.
Ugh.
Courtesy of BC bush roads.
So, it's kind of full of crap right now because
Yeah. Whose isn't?
well, usually it's not bad, but
Yeah. Your tank's up top. I didn't realize your tank was actually above your
Yeah.
slide top.
Yeah.
Oh, no way. That's cool.
Yeah.
Mine's like inside the back, so it wastes my doghouse space.
yeah,
But
so,
if I put it up any higher, it's too fucking high, too much weight up top. That's because you got a little truck.
no,
Just-
just because the cab's so bloody big on
Yeah,
this
I
thing,
know.
right?
I didn't even notice it was like above all that. That's pretty cool. You got your tank on top, and then you still got all your load space, so you could put like a big ass cylinder all the way to the end.
Rock truck cylinders off of a 30-ton Volvo fit in there, and I
Wow.
can close the doors. Tire chains hanging on the wall there and
Yeah.
triples because, you know.
Oh, you run triples?
I almost put this truck over the bank this winter. All chained up, going up a logging road. Yeah, that was a pucker factor, that one, man.
Yeah.
That was not fun.
Just to give the people at home that don't know about tire chains, because unless you do this, you don't really know all about it. Triples cover both sets of dualies. We call them triples because there's three
Three wraps.
which we don't call one that covers one dually a double. We call it a single.
Yeah,
There's singles cover one wheel, triples cover both wheels. So just, yeah, I always run singles for me, because when I'm chaining up, it's usually just, you know, just as a last resort. I mean, just to get out of the shitty spot or whatever. And I only run singles on the back, right? So, and it's easy to do singles. Singles are easier to do. A lot of guys run singles because you just throw it on the one outside dual on each side. They're quick to put on, quick to take off. Triples, you're putting your triples on. You're not just taking them off and on. A lot of times you put them on and you're...
If I'm putting on my triples, they're normally staying on for the day, and
Yeah.
I'm normally traveling 20, 30K with them on.
Yeah.
And if I'm putting my triples on, the road's pretty bad.
Yeah.
So,
You got a set of singles for the front, right?
Yeah, I got a set of singles for the front. I've actually got a set of singles hanging in the barn here.
Sweet.
Yeah, I got press kit and everything in there. Got a 30-ton hollow ram.
Oh, you got him in the back?
Yeah, it's...
Oh, nice.
Oh, we're not digging that out
No,
right now.
no,
That'll
no.
be... We'll be here for hours if we got to dig that out.
No, we know what the basics. We got the gist of
Yeah.
it. You got a press setup in there. So you got
Press setup.
electric porta power or air over hydraulic?
It's an air over hydraulic, just the foot pedal one.
Oh yeah, yeah, those are good. I mean, you'll get 10,000 out of those.
Yeah, you get
anyways.
10,000 PSI.
That's all you need, 10,000 PSI.
And you know what? If you can't move it with that, then you got bigger problems.
That's when the lance comes out.
In there's 2 boxes, and my top box is all my hydraulic diagnostic stuff.
Oh yeah. Huh?
How's the bumper?
What bumper? It's a big ass
It's a lunch
workbench.
table.
It's a lunch, yeah. It's where we do our barbecues. Get the little propane.
It's very handy when you're ripping stuff apart out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, mine's like half the size. But
It's
it's nice having a big. I miss that about. I used to run the service deck style. Like you had.
Yeah, like I had it dormant. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I liked the service deck. I mean, you get less space because you don't have as many cabinets, but I really liked the deck for just doing components and putting big shit on there. And you got a big work area when you have
Yeah.
those.
Well, and that's the thing too,
Yeah.
right? It's like when if you gotta reseal one little valve bank, you can lay all your cloths out, and you can take it apart, and you can lay it all out
Yeah.
as you took it apart, and it's a little nicer for putting it all back together and stuff, right?
Yeah. I'm a little limited on bench space on mine, so everything's a fight, you know.
Yeah, but hey,
But-
you got to do what you can with what
Yeah.
you got, right? So
Oh yeah, exactly.
you make it work.
What's the capacity on your
Not telling you.
secret?
Secret.
Yeah.
It's just bigger than yours.
It is bigger than mine. Okay. 10,800 pounds. Wow. Yeah, but when you're all the way extended, mine's like about 1,500 too.
Yeah.
But yours also goes like 30 feet, so.
Yeah.
Nice having a big crane.
Oh man, it's the best having a big crane.
So Richard's truck before this, it was very similar to mine. So like,
Yeah.
you had to work with a 5,000 pound crane, all that other
Well,
stuff.
and then
The basic Ford setup, they're all
Yeah,
pretty
they're
well the
all
same
pretty
here.
well the same. Just
but yeah.
I was just starting to get into jobs that required a bigger crane and more lifting capacity. So
Yeah.
needed a bigger crane, and this truck came available and had the big crane like I wanted.
Yeah.
Wasn't exactly the setup I wanted, but
Hey man, it
Hey,
was a good.
yeah.
The price was right and the timing was
the
good.
price
and-
was right and the timing was excellent.
Yeah. So
So
sometimes that's what it is. So same with my truck, right? The price was right, the timing was perfect. I just jumped on it,
yeah,
and you get to work and you figure it out later.
well, and that's the
If
thing.
you want to
is-
upgrade after, start making money first, and then
yeah. No, you if you're gonna do it on your own, you gotta have something that's gonna make you money.
yeah, it's all PTO powered, so it's run off the truck, right?
Yeah.
The truck has to be running. You engage your PTO. Mine's electric over hydraulic, so the nice thing with the PTO is your crane's
It is fast. Well,
faster.
and it's
yeah,
I can run at 2 different speeds.
yeah,
Because I put the truck on high idle, and then it gives you more pump pressure and more volume. Like it's and not to pick on cams, but it just if I fire at my PTO, I can pick the crane up, spin around, spin all the way back around, and set it back down probably before you get
Before I
halfway.
even get my block unhooked, man.
Yeah, it's the PTO hydraulic cranes, man, are just
Yeah.
so
Well, and that's-
fast.
My next truck is PTO. That was what I want. I was like, I want a PTO crane, even if it meant doing like a the all-in-one compressor setup, I wanted to have, because even when you run the all-in-ones with the PTO, they're still slow. Like the all-in-one PTOs don't put out the volume that your truck-mounted PTO will put out,
No.
right? Because you get more flow out of that. That engine can turn a bigger pump. And not so much pressure, but flow on that for speed, right? But yeah. My electric pack puts out, I think like 4 or 5 GPM, so literally like almost half.
Yeah.
You know, but I mean the cylinders are smaller, but still, it's still slow.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter. It still gets the job done, right?
Yeah,
So,
that's right. And we bill by the hour, and
That's right. It's
it is what
all
it
by
is.
the
I mean,
hour.
What are these guys for?
So this one, I'd show you, but I kind of broke the hose the other day.
Oh,
Yeah, the side shift.
oh, it doesn't come out right now. You
No, it went bang. So,
yeah.
but these are hydraulic outriggers, up and down, just basic. The middle
Up,
one
down,
is
in, out.
yeah, and it comes out. It actually this outrigger will stick out to
Yeah.
out here. So when if I can't, I've used it quite a bit when you're reaching down over the bank for something. Like if you gotta pull, if you got the machines up on the, and you've already ripped it apart, and you operator was supposed to drag the track up for you, which operators you need to treat like a toddler. They don't listen. They do what they want. So it's nice to have the outrigger come out because then you're a little more stable when you're lifting bigger stuff.
Yeah.
Gives you a bigger footprint.
I mean, 90% of the time when I set my truck and when I got a crane job, I'm craning over the back of the truck.
Yeah.
Because I don't have to I don't have to go and extend my stuff out and whatever. Just drop the outriggers, lift over the back. You got all your front of the truck as a counterweight.
Yeah.
And then you're just keeping those outriggers down so you don't sack your suspension out. And that's what a lot of guys, I see guys go and crane something and not put their outriggers down. And then they wonder why their truck's doing this down the road because they their suspension on one side. This suspension is not meant to take a 5,000-pound load on a crane. All not. That's not.
Well, and that's the thing too, is this thing is nice because you go in the cab, if you're gonna do a crane job, you dump the air suspension.
Yeah.
So then you're not wrecking your bags or anything, and you put your outriggers down, pick the truck up just a little bit. Now you're totally relying on outriggers.
Yeah, well, and that's how it should be because this structure is all tied
It's all
in.
yeah, it's all based around the outriggers.
Yeah, if you look at mine, my outrigger box and my crane structure, I got an aluminum body, but it's got a steel frame.
Yeah.
And the crane pedestal down to the outriggers is all one solid steel piece, like framing and everything. So it relies 100% on the outriggers to lift.
Yeah.
That's why you don't go lifting without them down. You'll rip your box apart. Yeah, man. I like your little extra box up there. I really like that. I think I said that before when you got that made.
Yeah.
I had to add some more storage space up there.
Well, and my buddy Mike there that builds all that stuff for me, like he built my tank too.
Oh yeah.
And he's got another one sitting there that we're gonna remove the crane pedestal and put another box up there.
Oh yeah.
So, cause like that's for all my AC stuff, right?
Oh yeah. You carry that with you all year?
Not all year, but summertime. Cause I want to take my suitcase out of the back and put it up there.
Yeah.
The more expensive, important stuff that I don't use all the time, I want to put up there. So, but
I got a Peli case, like a big Pelican case with all my AC kit, all in one. So it stays in the garage locked for the year until I need to.
yeah,
Summertime rolls around, throw the whole thing in the back. It literally stays in the back of the truck until the end of summer.
yeah,
And AC, even though we're in Canada and it's cold here, not really, but we get a good few months of like AC work, and I mean you got to do everything here, right?
Well, and that's the thing is it'll start probably in a couple weeks here. Where
Yeah, we'll start
guys will
getting AC calls. Yeah. So what's in here? What do you got? What are all these little things?
Just welding rod and stuff.
Yeah.
Welding rod, gouging rod, another case for some more hydraulic test fittings and
Oh yeah.
gauges.
So you do quite a bit of welding, right?
I do quite a bit of welding.
In a week, you do like what? You break the welder out on a couple of jobs, or like every other job, or?
Lately, I haven't, but usually, yeah, the welder's getting broke out at least once a day.
Yeah, you're always gluing stuff back together.
Always gluing stuff back together. Always, and I'm no welder, but I can make stick. All battery-powered stuff is in here. And I got a nice big torque wrench hiding in the back there. That
Oh yeah. Oh, that fits in there nice, eh?
it does.
It like just slides in.
Yeah, it's nice.
Wow, we Snap-on or?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got a Mac one. I also ordered a couple extra of those American Eagle cabinets for mine.
Did you?
I got 5 in my truck right now total, right? I got one in the back corner, one on the wheel well, the big boy,
Yeah.
Then I put another 6-drawer here, and that really helped because all my hardware and bolts and caps and plugs, the heavy stuff goes in that.
Yeah.
Because those flat packs are nice, but they can't really take like a thing of caps without
Well, you
counting
mean like this one?
Oh, you're gonna show me? You're like, actually, they can here.
So same drawer pack that's on the other side.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Like I keep mine like just like that. Yeah, I got the American Eagle 6-drawer though.
Yeah.
And I just keep all my caps and fittings in these because you put these in those flat packs and it just pounds those flat packs because they're so
Well,
thin and teeny.
But the other thing too is those flat packs, you can only fit like 2 or 3 of those big caps in there.
Yeah.
They-
Yeah, in each compartment.
in
Yeah.
each compartment.
Yeah.
I got enough to remove at least a couple grapples.
Yeah.
Consumables, strikers.
Nice torch. I got the same one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quick connects.
Real torch.
Quick connect. Yeah, none of this.
Not this little.
Oh man, I don't like them.
Yeah. That's a real torch. Do you use rosebuds?
No, just the number 3 tip.
Number 3 tip for everything.
Well,
Do you run propane?
Yeah.
Oh.
'Cause I run acetylene.
You run acetylene, I run propane.
Yeah.
But there again is the difference between what you do in town and what I do out in the bush.
Tear a hole in your rain gear for you.
Oh, there's lots of holes in it already, but
Yeah.
don't worry about that.
Fire retardant rain gear? But why do you need fire retardant if you're going to be wet? I had a lady tell me that because I was like, oh, can I get some, like, do you guys carry that fire retardant rain gear, like the black stuff? It's all fireproof. And yeah, and they're
She
like,
said, "Why do you?"
she's like, well, why do you need fire retardant rain gear? And I was like, because I'm welding and torching in the fucking rain. I don't want it melting to my skin.
That's why I love the rubbery ones.
Yeah.
But that's the like we said, the stretch one. It's not the thick like the old yellow duck jacket.
Yeah, I don't want to, I'm not crab fishing.
No,
So,
not crab fishing.
yeah.
So a lot of guys run acetylene and oxyacetylene for torching and stuff like that. I run propane because when you're in the middle of nowhere,
You
at
want to
least-
barbecue or what?
Well, yeah. Shh. It's a lot more common to find propane. Like I was out. Where the heck was that? East Harrison or Notlatch? I was out there one day and I was torching away, and there was a group camping just down the creek for me where I was working and working on a buncher or something. I can't remember. And I ran out of propane and I'm standing there going, oh, now I look stupid. I walked down the creek there and said, hey, so you guys got by chance a spare propane you want to sell? And they're like, yeah. So but the thing is it's the same propane bottle you hook up to your barbecue. It's more common. Like when I go, it's way easier to get that. Like say if you rent out when you're in Boston Bar, you ain't getting acetylene.
No,
out there.
exactly.
You can get propane.
Oh, definitely, man. I mean, it's a little less on the temp, but
Yeah, it takes longer to.
you don't really know. Honestly, like, yeah, you don't really know. I never really noticed it like being that much cold. Like that's it. Once it's to the point where it's gonna melt, it's melting.
But you know what I don't. You know what I don't like about acetylene is when you're firing it up, and you know all the black soot.
Yeah.
And like everybody's, oh yeah, well, you're just not setting it up right. Yeah, I know, but I don't care who the hell you are. You're gonna get black soot when you're first starting up your torch,
Yeah.
because you don't start it at full bore ready to cut.
Yeah.
You start it up, acetylene first, get it to set properly, pour the oxygen to it, and start going.
Yeah. I would just crank the acetylene.
Oh, do you?
You run it along the side so all that black soot gets everywhere on everything.
That's one thing I just don't like.
I know. I don't like that. And I don't like the fucking smell though, too.
No.
Acetylene stinks.
Yeah, it's
I
not.
mean, propane stinks too, but acetylene's got that
Propane-
like sour, like,
Yeah.
gross.
It's.
You,
So
oh, nice. I got a little porta power set up too.
yeah,
I don't really use it much though, eh?
You know what? That is something you don't use it much,
But when you need
but
it.
when you need it, man, is that handy.
Yeah.
So pullers and
Oh, strong backs, all that. Nice.
Yeah.
Good variety. Mine are kind of, I got them in some blow molded cases, and then I got a few that are just spread around the truck in pockets where they fit.
yeah.
Because I don't have enough drawer space to put them in a drawer. by
But you
themselves.
know what, man? I used to have them in the cases and rattling up and down the logging roads. Cases just
just kinda
don't
blow apart.
last. Okay.
That's a nice one. Good size.
That's a big one.
Yeah. Strong backs.
Window suckers.
Window suckies.
Window
yeah.
suckers.
What do you do with that?
Yeah. Let's see if those are gonna work.
Ugh. Get away from me.
But those are always handy
Oh yeah.
for doing glass, because like a
Yeah.
lot of times loggers will
You do a lot of glass.
oh, a lot. I bought an oscillating tool just for doing.
Oh really? I got a bought the Milwaukee M18 squirty gun, the caulking gun.
Yeah.
I haven't used it yet, but yeah, for doing windows, because I was always doing it by hand. Like,
Yeah.
oh, this urethane's so fucking. When it's cold out too, and you're like trying to squeeze the urethane. You guys remember that? I was fighting with that, and actually ended up being that the urethane they sold me was bad. It was like,
Little tip that Cam doesn't know: just leave it in the cab of the truck when
I
it's
do
cold,
fucking leave it in the cab of the truck.
or you put it up by the window and the heater's on.
Yeah.
Then it runs out like snot.
Yeah.
Then it almost runs out too fast.
Yeah. But the electric gun is nice because you don't have those like blobs. You just.
I've never used one.
No.
That's one tool you have that I don't. I just got the old mechanical one.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's just one of those long strokes that you just
Oh yeah.
you get it good and hard and pressured up, and as you're
Okay.
going, you get a nice stream.
Do that again. And what do? You get it what?
Get a nice stream, but
Get it good and hard and
good and hard.
good and hard.
The long
Give her the
stroke.
old long stroke.
So
Big wrenches.
big wenches, and pipe wenches.
41.
Yeah, I got a 15 there somewhere.
Wow, you got a lot of metric big wrenches. I just go to standard because it's the same.
Well,
But I know-
some of it.
41, inch and 5/8, same thing. She works.
Thanks, Einstein.
Yeah, it's the same thing, man.
You know what?
I just carry an inch and 5/8, and I don't have to carry all the.
Well, yeah.
Just
You know
kidding. I'm just
what?
bugging
You would just carry this and go. What the hell do I need big wrenches for? I got a big wrench right
I
here.
got a big pipe wrench and a crescent wrench. No, that's millwright.
Oh, fuck. Them guys are horrible.
Millbillies.
Oh, this is a mess.
Do we like seeing the mess though?
This is the.
Oh, hey, you got any spare joysticks? I broke one the other day.
I got a couple.
I just need one. I just need 2 shells, like 2
Like that one?
halves, like that. I don't even give a what it looks like. Well, I just sat on one the other day by accident. I was changing it.
that one?
I was changing a window. Well, it was already up, and then like I bumped it and it snapped off, and I'm like, oh, for sakes. And then it's my fault because even though it was already cracked and 90% broken, I finished it off, and I'm
Yep.
like, well, now I gotta replace it, I guess. Whatever.
So, on this side of the truck, these top drawers are a little bit more empty. But
I thought you said you were running out of room. What the?
a lot of room for running out of room for my big stuff. Okay. Oh, you buy this tool yet?
No, the grease fitting.
The grease fit,
Yeah, I
the
got
grease
one of
joint.
those. Yeah. I bought it, and
I bought it and I still haven't used it.
used
down
mine
there.
maybe once or twice, I think.
That's the first time it's ever been out of the case.
I don't know. I found they were kind of gimmicky. Yeah.
Hey, look, it's a short hose just like yours.
Oh, nice. Sweet.
Grease joint rejuvenator.
Rejuvenator.
You already saw that one. That's caps and plugs.
Caps and plugs.
Oh, it's lights and.
Random stuff, eh? Lights. Do you carry a lot of extra lights on your truck for throwing on machines?
Yeah, you know what?
Oh, yeah. You
I
like
do.
those baby lights, the little ones.
Like those ones.
Yeah.
I love those. They're bright, man.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny is I just outfitted a log loader with them the other day. I put 8 on them. Operator called me last night. He goes, he's Richard. He says, those are the best. He goes, they're small. I can't hit them. He said those are awesome.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I carry the little bit bigger ones, common, and the small cubes.
Yeah.
But I don't have any of these mini ones yet.
Oh, those are good. They're 1,500 lumen, man.
Yeah.
They're bright.
They're nice and compact though. You don't hit them on anything.
Well, that's why we like them for log loaders. This is.
Oh yeah. What's in there?
So this is all my dial indicators and everything. I'll tell you right now, though.
I don't believe you because I can't see in there.
You want me to get you a step ladder?
Can you just lift me up?
So,
Up.
dial
It's
indicators
like what my
and stuff.
kid does. Dial indicators.
Yeah.
Like
guys-
measuring tools and stuff? or
Well,
what? Just-
yeah, a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
I know a lot of guys will use dial indicators for setting wheel bearings and hubs and shit. I just do it the old school way of all the way tight, keep moving the wheel, keep moving the hub, and then all the way tight.
That's about right.
Yeah, go back half or 3/4 till it feels good, and
Yeah.
lock her up and get her full of oil, and away you go. I say Cam's the proper mechanic, and I'm just the bush hack.
I wouldn't say that.
Well,
Don't worry, I can be pretty hacky.
yeah, well, we know that. So, I always carry jumper cables, and I've got 2 sets. I got a light
Yeah.
set and I got a big set.
Yeah.
That big set, I may or may not have forgotten my jumper cable or my welding cables somewhere one time, and they work really good as welding wire.
Oh, welding cables?
Yeah.
Yeah, you hook them up to the welder and
Yeah, oh yeah, I did that.
yeah, it can work as an electrode
Well, they're
holder.
good for 400
Doesn't
amps,
matter.
so. But I got buckets of hose clamps. There's more bolt bins up, or more bolts and random bins up there, and
But you gotta have it.
You won't use all the time.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, I went and did in my random bucket of crap, I went and did a belt tensioner on a John Deere backhoe the other day. Customers, yeah, need tensioner. Okay, grab tensioner, head out there. Belt's still good. I go to pair everything together. I'm like, that don't look right. Grab the freaking pulley on the alternator. I'm like, where the hell's the nut? I'm like, well, it's like 6 o'clock at night. Start dumping buckets of bolts out in the back bench, and son of a bitch, I've got a nut for a John Deere alternator right there, threaded on. But I'm just like, if I wouldn't have had that bucket in the truck, wouldn't have had that nut.
Yeah.
And it's something you won't use it day to day, but
No.
when it comes down to emergency time and you've got a bucket of bolts, you make something work.
You know what I always find too is as soon as you take it off the truck, you need it like a couple weeks later.
Oh, or the next
Oh,
day.
fuck, I just took that off.
Yeah, that was
I
stupid.
know I had that in that bucket. I know I had that in that fucking bin of parts, and now I need one.
Can't carry everything, but we sure try.
You want to go inside the cab?
Oh, I don't know if we want to do that.
Dirty underwear stuck,
No,
crusty socks stuck to the seat.
this is home away from
Yeah,
home.
that's right. Yeah.
You know just as well as I do.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, you spend a lot of time in your cab.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing is like I got a boot. Oh yeah, here's the remote.
Oh, the broken one.
So the thing is it doesn't look that broken.
It looks pretty fucking broken. Don't worry. They'll see that on camera.
Yeah, so that's what happens when you drive.
There's parts literally
There's
falling off.
parts. I had this all apart, and I was
Yeah.
like, because all of a sudden these 2 buttons weren't working. I'm like, uh-oh, that's not good. And the buttons, the actual buttons, like on the motherboard, were blown completely off, and the board's cracked in half. And that was a really bad oh shit moment. It's a good thing my crane's got the manual.
Oh, you can stroke the spools manually on yours,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
When I did it, man, it was piss and rain, and I was mad. 2 o'clock in the morning, piss and rain, mad. Didn't really want to be there anyways, because I had somewhere else I had to be, and that was just a bad day.
Yeah.
That was a bad day.
Sometimes we have bad days.
Oh,
Yeah.
I seem to have a lot of those. So, but yeah, so I got a sleeping bag and everything underneath. I store a lot of my diagnostic stuff in there. Lunch bucket, stereo. Gotta have stereo when you're out the jobs by yourself. Gotta have tunes, man. When I first bought the truck, my wife found me an actual bed for it. It didn't come with one, so it's not comfy enough that you want to sleep in there every night. It's good for having a 20-minute, half-hour nap when you're out in the middle of nowhere. Cell booster in the center there, bush radio. Oh yeah, I got a pick hanging out there, you know. Gotta open stuff once in a while. Or you're just having your pocket. And you're like, don't feel like jumping out because it's raining. And you're like, oh, I'll just stick that there and I'll put it away later. It'll probably be there next week too. Oh, I would never go back to a single cab. Extended cab all the way. Next one, I wouldn't mind a little bit bigger sleeper, but this was a couldn't pass up on this truck. It was a good deal.
Yeah, I hope you guys liked Richard's tour. There's a lot of work, man, just to line this up. It's not easy because we're all busy. This is kind of like our downtime, our fun time, and we spend it filming videos for you guys. So I hope you appreciate it. A lot of work goes into these videos, and not just like from me. Me and Richard just show up and drink beer, but the camera guys and the editors have to do all the work to get these out for you guys. So I hope you appreciate it, because I really appreciate them doing all that, because I can't fucking do it. Go fuck yourself. That's my little thank you to the camera guys, because I feel like maybe I don't appreciate them enough sometimes. So, eat a dick. Yeah, oh yeah, Carson didn't even show up that day. The kid never shows up Saturdays. It's like, oh, I got a weekend. I just want to go to a Luke Combs concert. I want to go to a Soyuz. Always wants to like have his weekends. Like, dude, you're a mechanic now. You don't get weekends. He hasn't learned that yet. That comes in second year. Yeah, if you guys got questions about Richard's truck tour, leave it in the comments. Honestly, leave a comment irregardless, because it helps our algorithm. So even if it's just put crypto bot scams, like whatever. Yeah, like weird like webcam models, like I don't even care, dude. Like go ahead, leave it all. Those links don't even work, man. Like I tried all of them, none of them worked. Like leave a comment, ask a question, because we like the questions and we like answering it. It gives us more content ideas for you guys too, because that's the point. We want to put out more good stuff for you. Ask him how tall he is. I don't know. How much does he weigh? How big his is? Can you